got the all I got is the Bluetooth. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold
What's
on.
going on, everybody? We're live. Got my man Mo in the house. And you know, Mo barely here. But he here today, baby. Light skin Lou.
What's up, Mo?
Will still
What's
at
up?
home. They bust his ass again in Dice. He gonna learn his lesson.
That's right,
What's up,
man.
Lou?
We here to talk. Man, we here to talk sports, man. We're gonna look, people don't want to come in. We're gonna do what we do. We're gonna talk sport, we're gonna talk football, we're gonna talk boxing, we're gonna talk about all the stuff that's in the immediate future, man.
We
Because
talking everything tonight, and then
that's
we're
right.
coming in, we getting off.
That's right. We're gonna chime right on out.
Ain't got time for that.
Mo. Right. We waiting for my man Mo to get his earphones in. And
Hold on, I'm going to get them now.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Hey Lou, you know what kind of change their name?
Yeah, the Atlanta Braves or something like that.
Cleveland.
Cleveland Indians. They changed. What they changed it to? I didn't get a chance.
I forgot, man.
Yeah, but guess what?
I'm like, oh my God.
They tired of them curses being put on them, man. Them Indians, they ain't playing with them folks, man.
Yeah,
it should have been like it should even took this much to have to make this happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Get them people their name back before they start putting them wikis on them damn teams, man.
Shit. Nobody believing that shit. I'm about to put a wiki on you right now.
You know I got it. If you give it to me, I'll give it to you. And I know what you want. You know I got it, baby. If you give it to me.
Yeah, that's a wiki right there. That's a wiki right there, baby.
Tony said our internet sucks today.
What's up, Tony? You still here in spirit though, babe. We love you.
Man, Tony got that 7-Eleven internet, Lou.
I know. She told me. She told me.
Hey, look, you see how we sound now. Now, if I unmute Mo, listen to how we sound. Yeah, you hear?
Yeah, it's a lot of back. Yeah.
Got a little feedback. The Cleveland Guardians. That's the name of them. Cleveland Guardians.
That's what. Man, look. I don't like the name, but guess what?
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
I just go with the flow, man.
That's right.
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. I was thinking what you was thinking. I'm trying to think what you want to talk about today, man.
A new fight that might be coming up.
And what's that?
JoJo Diaz and Ryan Garcia.
Okay, I can roll with that.
Yeah, because remember they thought Tank was gonna take it, right? Mm-hmm. But he not, and you know they gonna say he duck. Everybody ducking Devin Haney again. Devin Haney he's just not exciting. You know how I feel about him. I ain't gonna get on him today. People just don't want to fight. I don't give a fuck. He got that fake belt. You know what I mean? JoJo know Ryan Garcia gonna bring the people, and both of them from LA too. Gonna be a clash.
Mm-hmm. Gonna be a clash. It is.
Yeah, they working on that shit now.
Who you got?
Ryan only got one punch. I think JoJo gonna beat him.
Okay.
I think JoJo gonna get him. Ryan only got one punch. I think JoJo gonna get him, man.
I gotta go with Ryan Garcia on this one, man. I think I just feel like he's the more skilled fighter.
Huh?
I just feel like he's the more skilled fighter. If that makes sense.
How he skilled than JoJo?
I just feel like
he's damn skills, man.
I just feel like he's a better fighter, man.
He a better puncher. That's why we debate, nigga.
Yeah, I'm going with Ryan Garcia. How about that?
Good luck.
Yeah.
Hey, but look, Ryan got that equalizer.
Yeah, he does that, and that's what he do. All could be going wrong, and then it just night. It's a wrap after that.
Mo, what got your mind, man? What's on your mind?
You know what's on my mind. We got some upcoming fights. First of all, I missed last week to talk about Charlo.
We missed
and I've been waiting, and I missed it. And the other brother got a fight. Who's he fighting? The other brother got a fight coming up. I forgot who he fighting. But Charlo. All
right, you get a chance to make up for last week. We're gonna give you the floor. What do you think? I
mean, I could go with a draw. But I wouldn't have been shocked if it had went the other way either. Charlo didn't. I mean, the next fight, I believe Charlo will get him out there because I mean they both have iffy fights like that every once in a while, and then they come back and destroy the guy the next time. But that was a very iffy fight. It was close. He got the harder punches that hurt more. I give him that. He definitely got the harder punches that hurt more. But Costanzo boxed better, if that makes sense.
He did.
He did.
He boxed better. And I was shocked that Charlo didn't box better. I don't know whether he was trying to get a knockout or trying. His strategy kind of confused me. I thought he was going to just go in there and box and do what he's supposed to do. He didn't. I think he was looking for a knockout.
That's it. That's why he kept back. People kept telling me why he backing back to the rope. He was looking for a knockout, and he was trying to counter Castano when he came in.
Yeah, so that's the only thing. But that was a bad strategy, and his trainer should have told him, "Don't do that. This man got firepower in them gloves, man. Don't do that. Box him. You can be. He's not technically the better boxer. Mm-hmm. Charlo is definitely technically the better boxer. Just Costanzo looked better that night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So in the rematch, what you think, Mo? What you think in the rematch?
I think Charlo. I think Charlo will get him out here this time. He feels him out. He'll know in better training. I think he'll beat him this time. But I was disappointed.
Okay.
It was a good fight, but I was disappointed in Charlo. Yeah, Charlo's one of my favorite boxers. They both of them are one of my favorite boxers. Some of my favorite. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, because I was really looking forward to you chiming in last week. Now I feel like we can close the door on that fight because, you know, everybody had to take on Jamal, Gerald. Everybody, Lewis had their perception on the fight. So now I feel like I can close the chapter now because we got your take on it. What you felt like, who you felt like won, because there was at the end of the day, Mo, it was a good fight. It was a great fight. I think we all agree with that. It was a great fight.
Absolutely. I think it was a great fight. I want to see it again.
Yeah, but you know that their mandatories are exercising their rights. That they gotta entertain their mandatories.
Okay.
I don't know if you knew that or not. So that might interfere with the rematch. Yeah. Like Lewis, what you think, man? I just think that the rematch it should trump everything, man. What you think, man?
Unification should trump everything, but you know that's how it is, man. The IBF and the WBO say we got these people waiting in line. They've been waiting in line for a long time, so it ain't gonna be no rematch, man, until after these next fights. Charlo got to fight some dude. I can't even say his name. Baccarat, Martula, Lula, whatever the hell his name is, something like that. And Castano he got a hell of a fight. He fight Costa Zoo's son, Tim Zoo. So, and that might be in Australia.
Costa Zoo's son can fight.
Yeah, he can fight. I watched his fight. I watched a couple of his fights today, man. I had some downtime today, and he can rumble.
He just like his father.
Yeah, style, man.
But unification should trump all that stuff. But you know, sanctioning bodies, you know, they want their money.
Yep.
You know how it is, man.
I just want to see good fighting, man. Good boxing. That's it.
So Buzz Porter, Mo, I know you want to talk about this one.
It ain't no whole bunch of talk for me. Sign the paper. Sign the paper. Crawford, it's time to get your bitch ass out of here. I'm sick of them. And Porter's the one to do it.
Damn. Straight up like that, huh?
That's right.
Yep.
Straight up.
It ain't a whole lot to it to me.
That's what was missing from us last week, man. Mo, I was waiting for you to chime in, man. I said, Mo got to check in, man, because that was a good fight. All those fights was good. All those fights on that cup was good, man. And you know, I'm just glad that you was able to chime in today and we get your take on you know, the fights that's going on so we can close the chapter and look forward to
well, we can't close the chapter on this one because this one ain't even started yet.
Yep.
Which one? Which one
He
you talking about?
Crawford. He talking about Crawford and Bird.
Yeah. I was talking about Charlo. Yeah,
we done with that.
Definitely, yeah, we done with that. So Mo, if you had to go out on a limb and pick prediction, what you picking with Porter and Crawford? What you picking?
It ain't even in my. I think Porter is too much of a man for him. I think he's too much for him. I think Crawford is a phony. I've gone over this a million times. There ain't nothing about Crawford to say he the boogeyman of 145, 147, 155. I don't care. He's no boogeyman nowhere to me. To me, he been dropped too many times. He's shaky. His chin shaky. Yeah, he came back and pulled some fights out after he got dropped. Yeah, good. Anybody can do that. Wow, what did he do? That don't show me nothing. I think Porter's the man to get him out of here, and I'm sick of him. I hope you get him out of here. I don't like Crawford. I had enough of him.
Tell him how you feel, Mo.
That's just the beginning. That's just the beginning.
That's why we love you, brother. That's why we love you.
Oh man, Mo sound like me, don't you?
Yeah,
Crawford been talking shit for years and ain't fought nobody. And then the people he do fought, they do take him to task. He ends up winning, but they give him what he wants. Porter's the man. Anybody can say what they want. Porter done lost a couple close fights, but all his fights that he lost have been by a point or two. He lost to Earl Spence. It could have went either way. He lost to Keith Thurman. It could have went either way.
When Mo finna talk, Lou, you go, cause I'm gonna rant like a motherfucker on this. Cause me and Mr. Man was going back and forth all day till he raised the white flag. So you go on. I'm last.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Who else did Spence? Porter lose to? He lost to Thurman.
Kell Brooks when he first started.
Yep. Kell Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, go ahead, Lewis. Go ahead.
I'm last. Cause I'm gonna rant for a minute. So you talk.
So what we talking about? What we talking?
Come on, man. What the hell wrong with you today, man?
I'm trying to.
You been drinking?
Nah, I'm just trying to figure out why you so lock and loaded right now, man.
I'm gonna tell you. Soon as you finish, we're talking about Crawford and Porter.
I told you I got Crawford.
Okay, why? Mo explain himself.
Well, I just feel like Crawford is able to adapt. Don't get me wrong, Crawford hasn't been fighting. Okay, he hasn't been fighting, but I feel like when it all comes down to it, he will be able to adapt to Porter's style. I just feel like at the end of the day, Crawford will win in decision. Mm-hmm. That's my take.
Tony say, Mo sound angry. Mr. Man is going to get y'all.
I am angry. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm angry. Cause Crawford is a phony. I am angry.
Well, let me tell y'all why I want to rant. So, Mr. Man, we know his real name, but we're going to call him Mr. Man. Send me all these damn texts this morning. Early in the morning, I call him back, stuff like that, talking this Crawford shit. He did not know this. And I told him, I said, did y'all read that Terrence Crawford said that everybody in PBC was ducking him now and we get to fight somebody, right? And then Mr. Man sent me that article, right? And I went off on it. I said, why you send me that shit? Ain't nobody ducking him. Sean Porter offered him up a long time ago. So he said, nah, Lou, he ain't do that. You gotta show me. He said, you gotta show me. So Mo, boy, if you don't be quiet, and I'm on live hollering at your little butt. So he told me, no, he ain't said that. You gotta show me. So Mo, you know what I did, right, Mo? I went, found the tweet. I found it. What I do? I screenshot it, right? Send that shit straight to him. And I'm gonna tell you what he said. Where is that? Is this it? Here you go. He said, did nobody want to fight him, right, Mo?
Yeah.
This the Twitter conversation right here, and he's right here on here. I sent Mr. Man this. I'll be ready in May at Terrence Crawford. That's Porter said. Crawford said, just stay on standby because now you're trying me. So that don't sound like everybody's scared and running from him, do it?
Nah, hell no.
All right, let me finish. Porter said, closed mouths don't get fed, and I'm ready to give everybody what they need. So this dude, Terrence Crawford, was trying to say people is ducking him when Sean Porter called him out. Keith Thurman say 10 million, but then I say, oh no, he ain't want to negotiate. But yet you get bum ass Cal Brooks 7 million. You get this bum dude, not Cal Brooks, Amir Khan 7 million, a dude that ain't beat nobody in 50 damn years or whatever. But yet you won't negotiate 10 million for Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? But then you want 60-40 for Earl Spence, and I ain't fought a motherfucking body in the world. So that just shows me you capping, you faking. Terrence Crawford is a fraud. You know what I mean? And I hope Sean Porter show everybody that he's a fraud. You know what I mean? Because he keep faking on people, talking about don't nobody want to see him. You know what? I'm glad that Lou, this is why he don't talk. Because he put that bullshit out his mouth. Then you catch him like everybody podcast caught him. Every podcast caught him lying. They pulled the tweet up. You know what I mean? Even some of his people that like him say, oh man, bud, you put your foot in your mouth. You know what I mean? So he's capping. I hope Porter bang his ass from first round to 12th round, knock his little ass head off. You know what I mean? He's capping. You know what I mean? So that's why him, and I still want his sister.
After all that?
I'm sick of the nigga. I had enough of his bitch ass. I'm tired of him. That's the bottom line. I'm tired of that nigga, man. The nigga's a phony. And I've been telling niggas this for a long time. The nigga's a phony.
Mr. Man said, God damn it, I'm here.
That's right. What's up?
Well, let's talk about it.
Right. Hey, Mo, I agree with both of y'all, but at the end of the day, I just don't feel like Porter's the guy that's going to beat him. I agree with both of you guys.
Before you go any further, tell me why Porter can't beat him. That's what I want to hear.
I just feel like Crawford, he will adjust to his style. I've seen Crawford adjust in fights. And midway through the fight, he adjusts. And now I don't like what's going on with him, but I like him as a fighter. I just don't feel like Porter is the guy that's going to beat him. Is what I'm saying.
So, but once again, I want to know. You saying you don't feel like Porter could beat him because Crawford can
Porter's
adjust?
Wild. No, Porter's a wild fighter. Come on, I think we all can unanimously. He's a wild fighter. Sometimes he goes in reckless, and I feel like him being reckless against a fighter like Crawford, he will get exposed.
How you gonna get exposed? I got your back, Mo. I got Lou. Don't worry about it. I got your back. How you gonna get exposed?
That's what I want to know.
Wow, he's wild.
Real good at 147 to show you he can expose an A-class fighter. An A-class, not them damn C-class fighters. Who he fought to show you Lewis that he can adjust to an A-class fighter that's going to put pressure on your ass all day, 24 hours, 3-minute round. Tell me, an A-class fighter, not a C-class fighter.
Mr. Man, I got you on this, Mr. Man. I got you. I just feel
like you wrong.
I feel like Crawford has a style that he will adopt. That's what I'm saying. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. Mr. Man, I'm with you on that. No, don't get me wrong. I don't like the shit that Crawford is doing. I will agree with both of you guys on that. But at the end of the day, it comes to when you get in the ring, what you can and can't do. And I feel like Crawford will be able to adapt to Porter's style. That's my
you gotta have time to adapt, right, Mo?
Yes, and let me tell you something. What make you say that when Porter has fought? I just gave you 3 of the fights that he lost. He only lost about 2 points or less. He lost to Earl Spence Jr. He lost to Keith Thurman.
I'm not saying it's going to be an easy fight. I think it's going to be a close fight, but I think at the end of the day, I think Crawford would do enough to win the fight. Okay,
let's say that's true. What gives you reason to say that? Who has he fought that's up to Porter's status.
It's not about who he fought. It's about him being able to adapt and adjust to the
Okay,
fight.
if I can adjust, listen. Hold on.
Get
Let
him,
me
Mo.
Let's get it.
Get
Let's
him.
go. Let's
I'm
go.
a 40 plus year old man, right?
Okay.
Right? If you give me a 5th grade math book, I can do the math in it. Same thing with Terrence Crawford. Of course, he adjusts to fighters that's below him, but what are you going to do when Porter run wild on his ass? There's nothing he can do. Think about it. You can adjust too if you was fighting somebody who's at your local YMCA boxing.
Now hold on. Y'all make it seem like Crawford is not a good fighter, man. He just has
Of course he looked good.
Ain't nobody saying that.
He looked good to fight somebody like me. Yeah, of course he looked good. Yeah, he looked good.
Oh man, hey look,
Get him, Mo come back with a business. I love this.
I just feel like Terrence Crawford will win in a close decision, man.
Let me tell you something.
My take.
I'll put $200 right now that your brother will come out of retirement and whoop him. Damn. Your brother can come out of retirement and whoop him right now.
Damn, Mr. Man, they don't like your man. Oh man.
At all, because he's a fraud. He's a phony, and he been faking for years. He knows he's not that man. He's not that guy.
Now, saying all that, Mo, let me say this. Who did I pick to win, Lou?
You picked Crawford.
Exactly.
You picked Crawford.
On split decision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But who do I hope win?
You want
Porter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, and I'm not going for Crawford at all. You know why? Because first of all, Crawford talked shit to my man, and my man said he slapped the shit out of him.
Who? Gary
Russell said he slapped the shit out of him.
He stole it at what?
And he did nothing. Now look, I get it. But you're supposed to be that guy. You the boogeyman is what you call it. Now I tell you what, I know Lou but since I was a kid. I guarantee if I walk up to Lou and slap the shit out of him right now, we gonna have to fight.
All day.
That's just the way it go. That's just the way it go. Okay, so what about that now if I'm the boogeyman, if I slap Lou gonna say, you know what? I don't want no part of Mo. He's the boogeyman. So I just want to know what make him the boogeyman if that man slapped the shit out of him and he didn't do nothing. Not only did he slap the shit out of him, he went out and told everybody, I slapped the shit out of him and I would slap his ass again. That's what he said. So I just want to make what makes him the boogeyman, because he keeps saying I'm the boogeyman to me.
Hey, look,
not at all.
I would definitely agree with you. He is not the boogeyman. The boogeyman is somebody like Margarito when he was doing his thing. Remember, he was the boogeyman.
Yes.
And those that 1 or 2 years that he had, he was the boogeyman. I don't see that in Crawford, but I do feel like he has enough to beat a fighter like Porter.
Well, like I said,
what is it about Porter? What is it about Porter that you don't like? Because it sounds like you don't.
Wow, he's wild.
That don't mean
reckless and he's wild.
He ain't as reckless as you saying, Lou. He ain't as reckless as you saying.
No, I'm just saying. I just think that he's reckless enough for Porter to capitalize on. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
has he been knocked out before?
I mean, before Crawford will be able to capitalize on.
Crawford don't have no knockout power. He can't knock Porter out. He can't knock Porter out.
Well, let me break this down again. Let me tell you what's going to happen. The key to the Porter-Crawford fight is, like Lou said, if Crawford adjusting the Porter. Will Crawford have time to adjust the Porter? And that's what everybody talking about on all the news medias and everything. Will Crawford have time to adjust the Porter? You know how Crawford was just fighting Amir Khan. Not Amir Khan, Kell Brook, right? Kell Brook was whooping that ass to the 4th round. Crawford learned what he was doing. You know, they started fighting and he adjusted. He's not going to have time to do that. That's what we're trying to tell you, light-skinned Lou. Crawford gonna be, Porter gonna be on his ass. He needs time to adjust. And the good thing about this, when he switched to Crawford like competition, right, Mo? He competitive. Porter, what he gonna do? He gonna try to hit him back, go toe to toe, right?
And he don't want that. He don't want that.
Even though Porter ain't got no power, even though Porter ain't got no power, we know who got the weakest chin. To me,
yep.
You know what I mean? So if he do that, he gonna be in trouble. He turned southpaw. Sean Porter done fought them all.
Yes.
He just fought the boogeyman of the division to a split decision. And the southpaw, Earl Spence Jr. So what the hell can Terrence Little Bud Crawford do to show Sean Porter something new? Nothing. He gonna have to bite that damn mouthpiece down and swing. And he gonna try to make the adjustment like Lou said. And if he makes some good adjustments, Porter give him some time, he might capitalize on it.
Porter is gonna be on his ass like white on rice, exactly. like steak on shit. He gonna be on. I'm telling you, that's how Porter is. Porter is a honey badger, man. He wild. He like the Tasmanian devil. That's how he is. That's all he do. And they coming. They coming.
So you saying he ain't gonna make no mistakes? You saying Porter ain't gonna make no mistakes?
We ain't saying
he gonna fight a flawless fight.
No, because he wouldn't. Wait a minute. I agree. Porter will make a mistake. Listen, a mistake caused him the Earl Spence fight. One mistake. He can make a mistake. But let me tell you this. He is the one that adjusts to his mistakes. Why you saying Crawford adjusts? Porter adjusts to his mistakes all the time. He always comes back and make it a show. And he always bring, let me tell you another thing. He always bring the excitement. He fought Adrian Broner. Man, he beat Adrian Broner ass. And Adrian Broner, listen, I don't think Terrence Crawford could beat Adrian Broner if he was on his A game. If he was on his A game, I'm talking about the old Adrian Broner.
35. When he was at 35, I don't think nobody can beat him.
Nobody.
No.
When he was at 35.
He just stepped out of his realm and then his head got too big. That's what happened to Adrian Broner. But when Adrian Broner was on his shit and Adrian Broner was that nigga, he was that nigga, man. And he was beating ass and taking names and he was getting you out of here. And he would have got Bud Crawford out here. Why you think Bud Crawford ain't never fought no top flight guy that's better than him? But you know who has? Manny Pacquiao.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, man, I just feel like Bud Crawford, man, in a close decision versus Sean Porter. That's my thing.
Yeah,
y'all ain't gonna talk me out of it, because that's what I feel. Hey, Mr. Man, they ain't gonna talk me out of it. And they
we should. You should be willing to get out of it. If I was you, I'd be wanting to jump out of that whole thing. Let me tell you something. Manny said himself. He said Terrence Crawford don't want to fight me. I used to spar him. He don't want to fight me. I know what he fight like. He doesn't want to. And why you think Spence took the fight, but Terrence Crawford didn't? Why? Because Terrence Crawford knew. He knew.
Hey Mo, let me ask Lou this. Lou supposed to be an analyzer. He always analyzing fights. He watched these fights, so he say. Right? So Lou,
come on, bring it.
You say Sean Porter make mistakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all done pissed them off.
Right. That's right. Come on in, man.
God damn it, I'm here.
That's right. Get him. That's right, Mr. Man. Get on in here, dog. I need you. Get on in here.
You need somebody.
What did Terrence Crawford do wrong, Lou?
Hold up. Let me get to your man, though. Hey, he keep talking this old shit about Gary smacking somebody. Tell that little short motherfucker get in the ring and get the shit beat out of him. He can't even get a fight with the motherfucker in the gym, the local gym.
He talking to you, Mo.
He not talking to me. I'm ignoring that. Because Gary Russell done called everybody. He done tried to fight everybody there is. Won't nobody say it.
Man,
he want to
drinking that. Man, keep drinking that Boone's Farm you on, man. Come on, let's go talk about Terrence. Fuck that. Let's get it. Come on.
Let's talk about Terrence. That man is not good. He's not that good. Let's talk about it.
Man,
Let's talk about it.
Still mad from what happened at the Olympic trials, man. Get over that, man. Get over that, man. You can't worry about what happened 15 years ago, man. Let that go, man. Listen.
I'm saying this, and I'm telling you, and I'm telling your partner in crime over here, light-skinned Lou, that man is not no. I want to know what makes him the boogeyman. What about him saying, I'm scared, everybody's scared of me, and don't nobody want to fight me? Everybody done told you that they will fight him, and he don't sign nothing. He don't sign the dotted line to no contracts. He fight underclass fighters. Anybody could do that.
Okay, I got you.
I just want to know what is a top 5 fighter he fought. And I'll wait. Hold on. I'm gonna wait.
I'm gonna respectfully decline that, right? But I'm gonna say this.
I know you are.
Listen real quick, though.
Y'all funny as shit.
No matter what somebody say about Bud, when y'all hate him, it ain't nothing you can say. It's nothing you gonna say. So at the end of the day, you acting like this man some trash. Like he just a world-class fighter. Like everybody whooped him. Well, he ain't got no skills. He ain't capable of whooping nobody ass. And I swear to God, y'all keep that same energy once my man gets from up under this contract. And I'm telling y'all, I'm betting whoever want to bet, he knocks Porter ass out. Guaranteed.
Well, me and you already got our bet. So
hey.
like a baby.
Hey. I put a couple $100 up. He not. First of all, don't nobody knock Porter out.
I ain't gonna bet no money. I ain't betting no money.
You don't bet money.
You just said. Wait a minute. I'm not betting no money. Come on.
We can bet drinks. We can bet anything. Okay. I don't bet money.
All right, we can bet a bottle. We can bet a bottle.
We bet a bottle.
A bottle do. Hey, we here now. A bottle do say, or what you want?
We'll figure it out.
Okay, that's a deal. You heard it here first. First.
Oh, it's on tape, dog. You ain't got it's on tape. But I want to say this, man.
Hey, man, he don't got energy drink, and he know this is not an energy drink, so he know what I want.
You want everything but that. I get it.
Hey,
I get it. But
no,
look, in all fairness, man, I think that Crawford, I agree with some of the stuff Mo said. I never consider him the boogeyman. I never considered that. But what I'm saying is, and if I got to be on the island by myself when I say this, I just feel like Porter is a reckless fighter. I think Bud Crawford has enough IQ and boxing skills enough to expose that. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
I mean, and you have a right to your opinion, but Earl Spence didn't expose him. Keith Thurman didn't expose him. They won
fights, man.
But they won, right? But he done seen every style. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. He done seen every style. He done fought the Mexican boxers. You know the Mexican boxers, they here with it. They coming. He done fought everybody. Porter has fought the British boxers. You know the British boxers like to move a lot. Good footwork. He done fought all that. He done fought the Asian boxers. The Asian boxers are really similar to the Mexican boxers. They're here with it with quickness. He done seen all those styles. Terrence Crawford, yes, he can box. I'll give you that. He can box. I'm not gonna take nothing from him. But what I'm saying is his level of competition hasn't gone with his name. If your name is such a big name, your level of competition went up. And that's what I'm saying. Sean Porter's level of competition, he has fought everybody. Let me tell you this, and people can disagree if they want. If Sean Porter beats any of these top contenders, he very well could get to the Hall of Fame. He has fought everybody.
Hall of Fame now.
He fought everybody.
He has. Yeah. I agree.
And that's what I'm saying. He lost a split decision to Earl Spence, a split decision with Keith Thurman. And did he or did he not have a split decision with Kell Brooks? And Kell Brooks at that time was a higher class fighter than him. He was a little bit younger and not as much experience as Kell Brooks. He would beat Kell Brooks' ass right now.
And he beat Ugas. He fought him off.
He did. I'm not arguing none of that, y'all. What I'm saying is
we got you.
I want to know any of those guys that I just named. Did Terrence Crawford fight any of those guys?
Nope. He has.
Let me speak. Let me speak.
All right.
Let me
Yes,
speak.
sir.
Let me say something.
Go ahead.
Listen. You absolutely right on everything you're saying about Sean Porter. I love Sean Porter. Just because he fight my guy, I like Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter, I like Earl Spence, all of them. You can take nothing away from the accomplishments Sean Porter has earned. He earned everything he's done, but he ain't won shit. That don't mean just because he accomplished all those great things, he just gonna whoop Terrence's ass or Terrence gonna allow his ass to get whooped. I don't think that's gonna happen. That's just my opinion. I don't think Terrence gonna walk through him, but I think Terrence gonna win the fight. He might get a knockout because he fight like a football player, a wild animal, like a wild Bama. And wild Bama get clipped all the time.
Well, I understand that point, and you have some valid points. I will, but when has Sean Porter ever got knocked out? And he fought way harder punchers than Terrence Crawford. Keith Thurman is a hard puncher.
He is
man.
the hardest hitter.
Yeah, I agree. He's one of the hardest hit 147.
Earl Spence is a hard puncher, and he beat both.
Styles make fights. Style make fights.
Yeah,
exactly. Fights, but if Bud Crawford hasn't had a knockout since when? How long now?
Last time he fought, he knocked nigga out.
Did he?
He did.
He did. Yeah, you're right.
His last fight in the ring.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
But that was a fight where he got knocked down too.
Right. And he's got knocked down in a few fights here lately. All right. So what I'm saying is this.
What does that mean? He don't have.
But you're saying that Porter's gonna get knocked out. Porter's never been known to get knocked out ever.
No, I don't think
I got decision. So hold up. Like everybody says, my opinion. I ain't never say Porter was known to get knocked out. I don't give a damn what Keith Thurman didn't do, Pacquiao, Earl Spence. At the end of the day, I think style makes fights, and when he did it with Terrence Crawford, Terrence is a different animal, and you will see.
I agree. He is.
He has the potential to knock him out.
Yeah,
he's gonna have the potential
different
to knock
animal at 40.
Yep.
We'll see then. We'll see. It's nothing to talk about then. We'll figure.
That's all we can do. If he don't come out with a reason to back out, my ankle, I threw my elbow out, I got tendonitis.
Hey, let me say this, Mo. Let me say this before Mr. Man leaves.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
All this talking about people ducking, that's why I went on a rant. I had to pull the card. But nobody ducking this chump. And let me tell y'all something right now. He do not want this fight. That's why when Sean Porter called him and asked him to fight, I gotta think about it. We got something else coming. He did not want this fight. The WBO making him fight. Lou, you agree?
I agree. You know,
the WBO is making him fight Sean Porter. He don't want to fight Sean Porter.
Fight him.
He don't want to fight him. But the WBO want to fight him.
If you want to be honest, don't nobody want to fight Sean Porter because he's a scrappy fighter. Don't nobody want to fight Sean Porter.
You know who was about to fight him before the Porter thing? Keith Thurman was about to rematch him, wasn't he, Lou?
Yeah.
Keith
Thurman is a dog. He a light-skinned brother. He one of your light-skinned brothers. He's a dog.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you,
it's not many people that want to fight him. No, it's not many people that want to fight him.
Sean Porter Bud Crawford did not want this fight. Everybody knows it. The WBO made him fight Sean Porter, or they was gonna take that belt. Now somebody really want to fight me and all that bullshit. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
You know who else don't want to fight Keith Thurman? You know who else don't want to fight Keith Thurman? Earl Spence. He do not want no part. Listen, he been shying away from that wreck for a long time, and ain't nobody talking about it.
Keith Thurman ducked him and all that. I believe all.
That's a lie. That's a lie. He been dodging Keith Thurman.
Let me say this. You hear what Keith Thurman said yesterday? He said, "Let me tell y'all something. I'm not just talking. I'm the only one can beat Earl Spence."
Yep. Hey, I'm talking like it is. I'm talking like it is. Earl Spence can fight, but I think Keith Thurman will win. Now, did he lose to Pacquiao? Pacquiao's a cagey veteran. Pacquiao got 25 years of boxing experience. Listen, he lost. It happens. But let me tell you something. Keith Thurman remind me of the boxers of old. He remind me of those 80s, those late 80s fighters, man. So a loss did not hurt him. He come right back.
Yeah,
Listen,
I agree.
Keith Thurman is a fighter. Not only can he fight, he is a boxer, and he will do whatever. He will get in there and tangle with you. You're not going to just beat.
And I'm going to
Keith
be honest,
Thurman.
y'all. I think he hungry too, Lou. He just had that baby. He hungry.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. But at the end of the day, man, we sitting here, we talking about our, what our predictions, whatever. I'm just happy to see good boxing. All the stuff that we're, debating over is good for boxing because we're talking about great fights in the making that possibly could happen. So I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. For real.
That's why we have our opinion. And I was gonna rant on that, Bama. Don't be faking with us when we got it on tape and on paper, nigga. Don't talk about people.
No, that's why I was confused when it was my goal. I was confused because I didn't know if you wanted to talk about that or you wanted to talk about the fight. That's why I was kind of confused.
I'm talking about all in one.
Yeah. Okay.
But I did pick Terence Crawford to win on a split decision because I don't think Sean Porter gonna be able to knock him out. You know what I mean? Okay. And Terence might do just enough to edge Porter. But now, like I said, Lou, I got to win whenever they fight, if they fight, to change my mind, right?
You do. Before it happens, you do. Before you can change it all the way up until let's get ready to rumble.
Exactly.
You got time to change. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to think about it, Lewis. This is a part of our life now. We looking at stuff. It's stuff that we see during the transition of watching the fight for the build up. You see stuff that might change your mind, so you're entitled to it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you being wishy-washy. You wishy-washy when you do it after. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what you do before. Like you can change your decision because you might see something that in sparring he got knocked down or he been exposed or whatever. You have a right to change your decision.
And I totally agree with Mo. Crawford haven't fought nobody the caliber of Sean Porter who gonna be on your ass 24 hours a day, and he got to prove all of us wrong. He got to make me a believer. He got to make Mo a believer. I know he want to make you a believer.
I agree because I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'll be honest with you. He remind me of Garcia, not Danny Garcia, but that other one who was talking all that shit and
Garcia.
Yeah, get exposed every time. Now, to me, Thurman is on the level of a Danny Garcia, in my opinion. But Danny Garcia done fought everybody too, though. So you can't even say he on that level. Danny Garcia fight anybody.
He does. He fought everybody, man.
No, let me tell y'all something. Danny Garcia and Sean Porter's resume is right beside each other.
Yup.
Yup. Everybody.
And who they remind you of? De La Hoya.
Oscar De La Hoya. Yeah.
De La Hoya.
Shane Mosley too, though.
Shane Mosley. Yup. Exactly. That's exactly who they remind you. Fight everybody. Shane Mosley was a dog.
He fought Vernon Ford twice. He fought Oscar twice. He fought
Bernard. He fought everybody.
He fought Pacquiao.
Yeah.
He fought Mayweather.
Floyd, he fought Mayweather. He fought everybody. Maidana, Mayorga. If people can say what they want, Ricardo Mayorga was knocking niggas out and taking their lunch money.
You know who his son is, right, Mo? You know who his adopted son is?
No.
Rolly. Rolly from the Money Team.
Oh, okay.
That's who fights. He fight just like him, man.
Fight just like him and talk and it just nonchalant about his trash talk.
Cocky and shit, just like him too, man.
Hey, I love Mayorga, man.
Yeah, man. So, Mo, I just want to tell you, talking about Ryan Garcia. He coming back and he fighting Jojo Diaz.
Well,
that's gonna be a good fight.
It's gonna be a good fight. I got Ryan.
Ryan might go down. Me and Lou already picked. I picked Jojo. Lou picked Ryan.
You know why? Because it's my opinion and I'm entitled to it. That's right.
I mean, you sure is. Don't mean shit right now, but it is what it is. And mine
Oh,
don't
man.
even. Hey, look, because
Right,
we
and
not the
that's
one
why-
in this swinger, but we can say who we like, baby.
Exactly, and that's one thing I like. Everybody can say what they want to say, pick what they want to pick, and at the end of the show, we just go our different ways. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Well, because I get, sometimes I get a little confused.
Well, Lou,
And-
just like I got on your ass, it's time for me to get on Mo ass.
All right.
Because this next fight, you know who he going for. So I'm going to let him talk first.
Okay.
Spence and Sir Roy Manning.
Oh man, it ain't even. Hey, we about to have a breakup, light skin Lou. Me and Big Lou about to have a breakup because you already know what I'm gonna say. It's no
Okay,
doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind. I love my guy. He's a beast. He's my favorite. One of my favorite. Him, Bernard, and Mike. Probably my favorite boxers of all time.
Okay, so what makes you think Manny Pacquiao gonna be Errol Spence?
Cagey veteran. He's seen it all. He done it all. He'd have been to war, and he'd have came out victorious on our end 1,000,000 times. I don't think Errol Spence has been the same since the car accident. He talks slow. I don't know if he's punch drunk or what's wrong with him. He's not the same. He talked like Riddick Bowe. And I keep telling everybody, listen to the difference in the way he talks. Yeah, he already had a country drawl, right? But now, he's not the same. And the last couple of fights, he just showed me he get hit an awful lot. He gets hit an awful lot, and people not paying attention to that. Like I said, he was one round away from losing to Sean Porter. One round. So, and I want to put it in perspective. Yes, styles do make fights, but Sean Porter, Manny Pacquiao, similar with that up in your face, similar. I'm saying up in your face, constant punches from all different angles. I'm not saying Porter's on the same level as Pacquiao, but I'm saying different punch angles in your face, move a lot. Whereas, and Sean Porter gave Spence a lot of trouble. He gave him a lot of trouble. He was one round away from losing those belts. So I could be wrong. Pacquiao might be done, but if he's done, you got to take him out on the stretcher.
Hey, that was a good one, wasn't it, Lou? Mr.
Yeah.
Man said he agreed everything you said, Mo.
Thank you, brother.
Well, I don't.
Here we go. Lou, I love you. It was nice our friendship all these years. It's fine with me.
One, Earl Spence got body testing, and I think that's good for the fight. Two, yeah, Sean Porter and Manning, they got some similar fight styles and stuff like that. But the difference between Sean Porter and Manny Pacquiao is Sean Porter is 30, Manny Pacquiao is 43.
That's it.
And Earl Spence is going to weigh him down, Mo. In a later one, let me give you an example, like you like giving examples.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody always say, what they say? They say, Earl Spence is better than Keith Thurman. They always say that, right? So if Earl Spence is better than Keith Thurman, right? How can you gonna judge this fight? So that means Manny beat Keith Thurman by split decision on a fluke ass knockdown in the first round. Because Keith fucked up and went back when Manny hit him. It was a split decision, right? So if Earl Spence supposed to be better than Keith Thurman, you know what I mean? Manny didn't knock Keith Thurman out, right? Right? So 7 through 12, Keith Thurman was go watch the fight. I just watched it again. 7 through 12, Keith Thurman put his guards up and started walking Manny Pacquiao now. Now you don't think Earl Spence, who's bigger than all of them, his big ass supposed to be at 54.
Mm-hmm.
He just keeps draining himself to make this fucking win. A bigger person who can fight and who can adjust. Earl Spence can fight. We can say whatever we want. And he say he was 70% when he fought Danny Garcia. Now he's 100%. I just think Earl Spence is going to be too big and start wearing Manny Pacquiao down in the later rounds. And I'm not saying he's going to knock him out, but I think Spence is going to dominate him. I think it's going to be with that crazy scorecard that the judge had.
117 to 111 last week.
That's what I'm.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Fight, that's what it's going to be.
No.
Like, look, Lewis, I got to roll with you on a couple of points, man. Size and age. You say, Porter did this, Porter did that. Porter was 30 years old. Porter's 30 years old. Pacquiao was 42? I just think at the end of the day, Spence is gonna wear him down.
He said
I'm not saying he's gonna knock him out.
42.
Right. I just don't think that Pacquiao is gonna have what it takes in the later rounds to keep Spence off him with the jab, the power, the youth. And I'm not saying he's gonna knock him out. I'm just saying I think it's gonna go to cards, and I think it's gonna be a unanimous decision.
Well, I hate to tell you.
You gonna disown him too, Mo?
I'm sorry. Hey, he's my guy. He really is. Somebody call Mo. I'm about to call Mo, man. I'm very disappointed in both of y'all. Very disappointed. First of all, let me tell you why. First of all, if you look at Earl Spence, his footwork is horrible. His footwork is slow and it's horrible. Manny's feet, the speed. Manny's speed. Yes, he's 42, but he's a veteran. He's a veteran who knows how to fight. He can do this. And see, this was Manny don't need no fights, but he said, I can beat this young kid. I can beat him. That's why he took that. He saw something. He saw something.
The last person saw something, lost every round.
Yep.
Who?
Mikey Garcia.
Yep.
Well, because he was too small.
Well, he said he saw something. I'm just saying what you said. He said he saw something.
It's different when you get in the ring, Mo. It's different.
Hey, Mikey Garcia can't hold Pacquiao's boxing trunks. So we can't do that. That's hard. You know what I mean? He not even, he can't even grace the same boxing gym as Pacquiao. He need to walk out. When Pacquiao walk in, Mikey Garcia need to walk out the back door and don't say nothing. Now, what I am saying is this. Earl Spence is another one. He had me thinking he was the truth. Now he had me thinking he was the boogeyman. That's who I was saying the boogeyman was. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. Earl Spence, the last four fights I've been noticing, he don't move. He don't got none of this. He don't got none of that lateral movement that he should have.
He blocked a lot of punches with his arms.
Right? I'll give you that, Lou. But he blocked a lot of punches with his face, too.
Yeah.
Now, Pacquiao has fought big guys all the time. Do y'all remember Miguel Cotto?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all remember Antonio Margarito? Big guy.
How old was Pacquiao, Mo?
Huh?
How old was Pacquiao?
He was much younger.
All right.
Much younger. Right. I give it to him. But he's fought big guys before. Mm-hmm. Now, with that being said, Keith Thurman was a bigger guy.
No, he wasn't.
He was bigger than Pacquiao.
Well, just about a little. Keith a small guy, though.
Yeah. Okay. But let's say this. If y'all think that he's going to dominate Pacquiao, now if he dominates him, I take my hat off to Earl Spence. He's the king of the division. He got all the belts. Who else going to beat him in this division besides Keith Thurman?
Well, if he don't fight Lil Bud Coffee, say he's moving up.
Where he going to go 154? Who owned that division, 154?
A lot of killers.
A lot of killers. A lot of lions up there, boy.
It's some lions up there, buddy.
Yeah, Garcia moved up. It's remained to be seen how he's going to do it 154. It's a lot of lions up there, man. But
Mo, I agree with a lot of stuff you said, man. I just think sometimes the old saying, Mo, your age catch up with it.
Yeah. Father Time is never been defeated. So
That's
I
right.
will give you that. But need we talk about a guy that plays down in South Florida that's near 45 years old and just won a Super Bowl? Sometimes you can turn back the hands of time on Father Time and just manipulate it a little bit. And we saw that Pacquiao looked spectacular in this training camp.
Man, now I just got the Mo don't make me get on you with that shit like I got on Jamal yesterday. He do the same old shit in training camp. And people say, look at his explosiveness. Look at his footwork. Look at his quick.
Mayweather exposed his ass. And Mayweather exposed his
every
ass.
day, and people get hyped. That's what kills me about this stuff, man. Go look at all his training camp in the last 5 years.
He do the same thing with the little thing on the
the little ball hitting his stomach and shit, making his stomach hard and all that bullshit. You know, it sounds good. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Mo, I be there.
Let me say this. Mayweather did not expose him. Mayweather won. But in my opinion,
I was there. Mayweather exposed him.
Exposed him, man. I don't care if nobody say
I
he
was
exposed
right
him,
there. May won 3 rounds. 3.
I saw the fight a different way.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I saw the
Hey, Lewis, what you see, Lewis? What you see?
I saw
him get his ass whooped.
I didn't see that.
I see him get his ass whooped and try to blame he swam in the ocean and it healed his shoulder. I'm trying to find that ocean right now because I got bad back, man. My knee hurt, Mo. Mo, you got some aches and pains?
I got bone spurs in my foot.
Well, let's call Manny. Lou, what you got, Lou?
I got bone spurs in my foot.
Well, we should.
You know what? I don't appreciate this, Lou. I don't appreciate the way you talked about one of the greatest of all time. I think it's unfair. It's unnecessary. And you, quite frankly, should be ashamed of yourself.
Hey, Mo, Lou, who do Mo sound like? Dudes in the comment when I made a video about Manny, Mo, they lit my ass.
Hey, Mo, they ripped him a new one.
You want to put more respect on him. He did. I said, man, I don't give a fuck about his steroid ass.
Oh, man.
I'm surprised.
I'm highly disappointed in you, Lou. I really am.
They trying to jump through the screen at me, boy.
Hey, man. Hey, some of these niggas, hey, dog, I looked at one comment the other day, somebody posted, I said, damn, this nigga scanned me through Facebook. Hey, dog, I said the other day, I said, you know what, I'm about to start getting back in the gym. These niggas be talking cash shit.
Yeah, they do,
They
man.
gotta have
They talk like they gonna roll up on you, yo.
I swear to God, hey, for real, you better. I just said that. I said, man, I'm gonna get back in the gym because I guess I'm not big enough. I'm 260 right now. I guess I'm not big enough because it used to be you could just walk around and be like, okay, dog, I'm just conversation. These niggas be serious. When
they walk up on you, sting you and run.
Yeah, hey, dog. Hey, when it comes to sports, I said something the other day about somebody football team. I said, dog, they haven't been good. Well, guess what? I'm good. Well, let me see you. I'm about to pull up. I said, dog, we just talking football. Why you get so angry?
Right.
Why you want to pull up on me? I'm telling you facts. Your team have not won a Super Bowl in 35 years. You mad at me? You mad at me? Nigga said, pull up. All right, calm down, brother. I don't want to pull up on nobody.
Hey, let me tell you, man. I was at that fight, shorty. Them dudes in there was mad as shit. No, all them everybody hate Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you.
And they paid
man, me and these other dudes was trolling them dudes. We about to fight about 1,000 niggas.
Man.
I say he beat that steroid using ass motherfucker.
Hey, there's no documentation of that. There's no documentation of that.
He made him look average.
He did.
I don't know what
Floyd whooped him, man. Floyd made him look average, Joe. He did. People can say what they want to say about Floyd. I watched that fight over 15 times, man, and it all comes back to the same thing. Floyd just exposed him, man.
I didn't see that.
Well, sometimes you gotta open your mind, broaden your horizon. Manny Pacquiao is not, the old Manny, man. You know what I mean? And as like you said, you done got bigger. As you go watch Manny when he started at 26 all the way up, his head is like mine, right? Now that joint about this wide. It looked like Barry Bonds. You know what I mean? I ain't making no assumptions. I ain't saying nothing. You know.
Hey Lou, you know this going on YouTube. It's going on YouTube. Somebody gonna see it and be at your front door. You tell about my shit. Hey, look, I saw Manny downtown. Look, I saw Manny downtown, man. Manny, hands down, he is one of my favorite fighters. If not, I mean, I love Mike.
But what did that say?
You know what it say, DC, baby.
And what do the side of it say?
No, Northeast. 4th and W, my dude.
Tell him, come on.
Hey, look. Hey. Oh, man. Hey.
What my man say? I ain't no punk bitch.
Hey,
at the end of the day, man, people gotta realize, man, it's just our opinion of what we talking. If you gotta resort to a point where you ready to pull up on a dude, then you need.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, this sports shit heavy, bro.
Oh, they do it.
It's a fan is short for fanatic. You gotta remember, fan is short. Hey,
hey, I remember one day, this Baltimore Raven dude, me and him got into. I stole the shit out of that nigga. Put his hands on me. What? That was it. Oh man, you hit me, man. Nigga, get the fuck out of my face. Don't touch me.
Man.
It gets like that, man.
And people don't realize that's a little rivalry. Even though we don't play them, I got and listen, it's funny because I like the football team, but you can't talk shit about my football team. Your football team ain't but 20-some years old.
Hold it fast, Mo. Hold it fast. We going down the line. It's coming, baby. Believe me, we're gonna talk about the Redskins. Well, the Washington football teams, or the Generals, or the Red Soldiers, or the Warriors, or the Red Thunder.
What name did they come up with, though? What name did they come up with?
They already got a name. They just ain't telling nobody, right, Mo?
Right. They said that it's speculation. It is the Red Wolves or the Wolves.
For the Warriors.
I heard Red Hawks, which is all right with me. I'm all right with Red Hawks. I'm all right with Warhawks. Warhawks has a negative connotation sometimes.
Well, they ain't gonna say that.
Right, because Warhawk used to mean to fight, like to start wars. So, but I'm okay with Warhawks, Red Hawks, Red Wolves. I'm okay with them names. Gotcha. Now, with that being said, listen, all I ever knew was Washington Redskins. Excuse my language. I don't like to say that because it has a negative connotation. And if you think about it, why would anyone be skin talked about? The same thing. I wouldn't want you to call me the DC black faces. It's the same thing. I don't want to be. So I understand it. I didn't understand it for years until I realized, oh, wait a minute. You're making fun of these people after you killed 50 million of them. So I agree. Then you made a cartoon, Cleveland Indians. You made a cartoon of an Indian and put it on it. So I agree. I don't understand some of the names that they're coming out with. The Seattle Kraken. I don't know. What is a Kraken? Ain't that poor skin?
We going off, baby. Let's stay on topic because we're going to get
No, but you said we're changing the name. They changing the name. I mean, it's the same thing. I don't know what
you don't like the Warriors?
No, you can't have Warriors because it'll come back to Indian or you know.
See that's why I draw the line at. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? The Warriors ain't got nothing to do with Google and see what it means. Matter of fact, I'm gonna Google and tell you what it means because it ain't got nothing to do with no rape shit. You know what I mean? They be killing me with this shit.
Okay, Washington. How do you feel about the Washington Generals?
Warrior, especially in former times, a brave or experienced soldier or fighter.
Right. But what did they used to call Indians? The Warriors.
No.
Yes, they did. They used to call Indians warriors.
Well, they call Indian warriors. They call military people warriors. They call street niggas warriors. It was a movie called The Warriors. So, hey.
The ultimate warrior.
Look, at the end of the day, I'm glad they changed it. Like you said, Mo, you don't understand it until you put yourself in those shoes.
I agree. I agree.
So. Well, y'all know me. I'm difficult. I don't agree they changed it. It's the Redskins. I've been saying that shit for 50 something years, and it's going to be the Redskins until I see a new name that will catch my, you know what I mean? That was okay, I can say that. The Washington Warriors or the Washington Red Hawks or something.
Red Hawks. I like the Red Hawks. I like the Red Hawks.
I mean, I can change the name, but if they put some crazy name down there, no.
So are you okay?
Indians, I'm sorry, Pilgrims and all that stuff, but you know, they've been saying for 50 years now, last 5 years, because all this race stuff coming out and stuff like that. Y'all want to change the name, and then y'all the ones that got these gambling casinos, all you Indians and tribes making these people lose their damn money. How about that?
Okay, but I think the two things are different.
Yes, it is. I just tried to make a point.
You did a hell of a job too.
I mean, it was close. But how do you feel if you were to pick? And I want both of y'all opinion. If you were to pick, what would you name the Washington football light skin Lou first?
Washington Red Hawks. I like that.
I like it too. What about you, Lou?
Warriors.
Okay. Hey, that's your opinion. I can't.
Did they mention the Renegades?
Yeah.
I heard the Renegades. I heard that.
I like that too.
Renegades. I think it's something. The Renegades are something like the Buccaneers or the Raiders. I think they said it's something very similar to that.
Yeah, so them the
Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yeah.
What was the name? What did they name the new Cleveland team? It's the Monarch. What is it?
Let me see. Tony said it. I forgot what it was.
Cleveland. I forgot.
What they name, Lou?
What?
The Guardians.
The
Guardians, yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But I don't know what what is it? I don't know. I don't know what a guard. I mean, a guardian. All I ever know was a guardian. Somebody adopted.
Right?
Yeah,
a guardian is a protector, right?
Yeah. It just didn't make quite sense. I don't know.
Hey, that I'm saying. But let's go to this because we want to talk some football today. Mikey Garcia, Regis Prograis, Mo. They going to fight.
Mikey Garcia
and Regis Prograis.
Listen, I'm going with Mikey Garcia, first of all, because I don't think nobody named Regis should be boxing.
I'm about to ask you know who that is, Mo. I'll go with Mikey.
I'm going with Mikey. If your name is Regis, I think if your name is Regis, you should be a teacher somewhere.
And look, and he's telling me this on YouTube.
Right.
Yes.
Right. They coming for you, Mo.
That's fine.
Mikey, I'm going with Mikey. I'm a big fan of Mikey's. I just felt like him stepping up to fight Spence. He shouldn't have did it. And I don't take nothing away from him because he went up 2 weight classes to fight. But at the end of the day, I'm going with Mikey, man.
Yeah.
Tony says she likes Renegades.
I'm fine with the Renegades, Miss Tony.
All right, so let me tell you how this fight gonna play out, Mo.
Let's go.
Both of them can punch.
Uh-huh.
Both of them flat-footed. Both of them is nice, good boxers. You know what I mean? Both of them got nice power, but I think Mikey being able to adjust Lou and Mo, it probably be the difference in this fight. You know what I mean? I think Mikey can adjust more. And if you seen the way Taylor was hitting Regis, even though that was a close fight, you know what I mean? Even though Regis closed Josh Taylor eye, you know, but I just think Mikey just got a little bit more than Regis, unless Mikey lost it overnight. You know what I mean, Lou?
Yeah, I agree. I feel like he's a better fighter. I mean, he gonna be at the end of the day. He's gonna do what he got to do to win.
Yeah, and I don't think Regis is a better fighter than Mike Garcia. So I think that gonna be but I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight because ain't neither one of them boxing and moving. You know what I mean? And neither one of them gonna be boxing and moving. They're gonna be right there fighting each other in the middle of that ring. You know what I mean? Mikey might be going around, moving around, getting them a little bit of angles. But Regis gonna be right there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
The last fight, Mo, on the agenda. Your boy Fury and Wilder.
Well, I'm going with the guy that I've been going with. I think Fury had loaded gloves. I think he was scared of Wilder. In the beginning, he did figure some things out. I will give him that. He did figure Wilder out. But there's some truth to what everybody's been saying. What you came up with COVID out of nowhere. Okay, fine. Everybody get COVID, but you should have been ready, having everybody tested 2-3 times a day. You magically call up the fight and then prolong it, delay it for 3-4 months away. COVID don't last for 10 days. If you're not really sick in the hospital, and he's been out. He just gonna come. I just saw him the other day. They had a video of him. So if COVID, you were that weak from COVID, it take you 3 months to get back strong. Nah. It was some truth to that. It was some truth to what Wilder was saying. And the more I think about it, the more I'm starting to say, well, wait a minute. Something not right. You don't prolong no. Why you just if the fight was in July? Why you just couldn't say August we'll fight, even September? But you say the end of October. Why? It's something fishy about that. And Fury just let me know that you was bullshitting and you did have loaded gloves. Whether you loaded them by yourself or you took the padding out or whatever you did, I've never seen Wilder's face beat in like, bruh. Wilder was beat up in that fight. There's no way. Fury ain't never beat nobody up like that. Never. But you magically beat Wilder up like that.
So what adjustment he got to nobody else?
Huh?
What adjustment Wilder got to make to beat him?
He better learn how to box. He better take other people's advice. Guys have came to him. Tony Atlas, guys have came to him. Floyd came to him, but he got an ego problem. He got a problem with the Charlos. He got a problem with Earl Smith. He got a problem with a whole bunch of people. You better swallow your pride and learn how to box within these next couple months, because you got an extension. So this is a chance for you to learn some more tricks. You better be learning every single day what you can learn, because if you lose this, it's over. It's over for him if he lose this. Because nobody else gonna want to fight him. They know who you're not gonna be no big draw. If he lose this, it's over. Anthony Joshua look at it. Why would I want to fight you? You don't have nothing to fight for. You don't have no belts.
Go ahead, Lou.
I got Wilder. I think a lot of stuff Mo said makes sense. He's got to learn how to box. And I think, the videos that we've seen on YouTube or whatever, and I know it's just video, but it's showing me that he's taking pride in knowing that he got a box. I think that's one of the things that's going to get him by. I think, like you said, Mo, I think the gloves was low. I think a lot of that stuff is true. And all this stuff is going into to Wilder's favor. So if I got to pick, I got to go with Wilder. Just off the revenge factor. And like you said, it might be over for him. He knows that he's got to win this fight. I don't think it's going to be over for him, but I think it'll be tough for him to come back from the loss. So with all that being said, I think he knows this. That's why he's taking the proper channels to work with the guy that he's working with now and showing some boxing skills. So I'm going with Wilder, man. I'm going with Wilder.
Yeah, me too. I think Wilder knocked him out in devastating fashion. I think even though Tyson Fury just pulled the okie doke, everybody know he ain't had COVID. He probably was trying to get some more of that blubber off, and so he just stalled for more time and shit like that, man. They're trying to now he asking Freddie Rose to help him out, but Freddie got trained Pacquiao, so he can't help him out that much. You know what I mean? But I really do think this also helped, like Mo saying, this also helped Wilder more. He get more time to perfect his craft. To go back when he first started when he first became pro, and he was boxing like he was supposed to do. But when he started knocking people out, he fell in love with his right hand, and he stopped doing what got him there. You know what I mean? So we take it's like Mama Rocky when they had to take them back to the basics. You know, they take them back, they bring them back to the basics.
Took them back to California, LA.
And I got Wilder devastating fashion.
Okay, I can work with that.
Now, do you have a problem with Wilder adding some more weight? I think that would weight and some more muscles. 10 pounds, 12 pounds. What's wrong with that? He's a heavyweight. His body's big enough to carry it. I don't know how it would affect him in the ring, but I'm asking from two guys that I know boxing. How you feel about
that? He should come in at 245 again. He should come in what he was that first fight, or 10 more pounds. I think what he 225 the first fight. Yeah, he should come in no more than 235.
Yeah, because after that, it takes away from your mobility a little bit, and it gives you the inability to box. You know what I'm saying? I think, like you said, Lewis, 235 should be it.
He's been coming fighting this weight all his life, and you're gonna put on all this weight just because you're fighting a fat blubber dude.
Nah.
It don't work like that.
Yeah, sometimes you can try to do something to get somewhere, and you lose a little bit of yourself in the process of doing it. So I think the 235 will be suffice.
Lou, Tony want to know, as light-skinned Lou, did Jerry Jones really say he made a mistake paying Dak Prescott that money?
Nah, you know what? Look, to be honest with Tony, I was out of the world today. I was down sick today, so I didn't get a chance to.
You hear anything about that?
I haven't heard
That's not what he said. He said he made a mistake in firing Jimmy Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah, because I really wasn't paying attention to sports today.
Yes, that is a statement he made. He said he effed up. He said, I can admit it, I effed up. He thinks that they would have been the Patriots had he not fired Jimmy Johnson.
You can say what you want to say about the Cowboys. You can say what you want to say. But if Jerry Jones had kept Jimmy Johnson knows how to bring in talent. And he was a no-nonsense coach. Michael Irvin, everybody said it. Every year, you was not starting. He didn't name his stars until like Wednesday or Thursday. And what that does is it makes you work hard every week to claim your spot. When these other coaches came in, they still had the talent. But if you look at when Jimmy Johnson left, the discipline and all of that stuff, it went out the window. We still had the talent, so we were still able to win the Super Bowl. But just think about when Jimmy Johnson was there versus Barry Switzer and the other guy, Dave Campos and all them. It just whitewashed after that. So I'm glad he admitted to it because I always felt like that.
I hate the Cowboys. I want you to know that, first and foremost. I hate the Cowboys. I hate everything they stand for. I hate that ugly ass star. I hate that blue and gray shit. I hate that dumbass stadium. I hate the old stadium. I hate Roger Staubach. I hate Tom Landry. Okay, now that I got that off my chest, he's exactly right. Exactly right. He made a mistake.
Exactly. Ain't nothing I can say. He made a mistake. Jimmy Johnson was one of the best coaches in America. It should have kept him. But that will happen when egos collide.
That's it. Yep.
You know, Jerry had ego.
See, that's the thing, Lewis. That's one of the things we always talk about. I ain't gotta like you. Let's just do our job. You coach, I own. That's it. Bill Belichick and Tom and Kraft. They might not like each other. We might never know, but guess what? They winning championships.
Mo got shorted with him, Lou.
Hey, what's up, man?
Shorty gonna be a Steeler.
Hey, Lou. Why you joking? He loves sports, dog. He loves sports. He loves basketball. He loves boxing. He sit up and watch it on the bed with me every day.
We're almost down to nitty gritty. I just put this on there. We ain't gonna talk about it long. I'm just gonna let light skin Lou gloat a little bit. The Milwaukee Bucks and Suns. I guarantee the Phoenix Suns are 7, and they lost. Hey, it is what it is. So, what do you think about that game, Mo?
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because Phoenix should have won the series. They were the better team to me, in my opinion. but everybody need to pump their brakes on Giannis is the best player in the world. He's not the best player in the world. He's a good, very good player. I don't even know if is Giannis a superstar?
Yeah.
I'm on the fence if he's a superstar.
What the hell you been smoking today?
No, wait a minute. Hear me out. He's a star. I'm not saying that. Hear me out. He's a star. But is he a superstar? Is he better than James Harden? Is he better than KD? Is he better than Kawhi? Is he better than Bradley Beal?
Yeah.
Is he better than LeBron?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
This year he is. You gotta.
He won a ring. Wait a minute.
Now, Mo. You gotta go by here.
Wait a minute. He won a ring. Half the Nets star lineup went out. Kawhi tore his ACL in LA. AD hurt himself in LA. Does that just because your team had injuries, does that make you the best player in the world?
Well, the way he was playing, he played like the best player in the world. Forget the team. We're talking about individual player.
He had a good series. I'll give you that. But once again, is he
a good year?
I'm not saying
he was the MVP.
Okay, he wasn't. He was the MVP last year. Was he? He wasn't the MVP. He was the MVP 2 years. He wasn't the MVP this year, was he? Oh, it was the 2 previous years. Correct?
No.
All right, but does that is what I'm saying? Is he's a star? But there is a difference. Do you see people walking around with Giannis Antetokounmpo jerseys? Do you see him? Do he have a shoe deal? That's what makes you a super. What shoe deal do he got?
He got
I know I seen Solomon Job with one yesterday.
Yeah, he got a shoe deal. He's a superstar. He's playing in Milwaukee, man. He's playing in Milwaukee.
Okay, there you go. That's another thing. He doesn't play in a big market. Can you be a superstar in a small market?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a superstar now. He just won a championship. He was the MVP of the year. He was the MVP of the finals. And he got a ring. So he's a superstar.
Okay, is he the best player in the world? Let's say that.
Right now.
No.
Yes, he is.
No. So he better than KD. He better than Kawhi.
Yes. This year he is. This year he's better than
Well, if you go by this year the way they played, yes he is. If you go by just this year. Mo, we're gonna go all around right now. If I think Giannis is a superstar basketball player, yes he is. Is he the top 5 in the NBA? Yes he is. Is he better than James Harden? Yes he is. Better than Bradley Beal? Yes he is. If he better than Kevin Durant? No he not.
Is he better than Kawhi? No.
They about the same to me.
No. Tell me this. I want to know this.
I'm talking about the games to just his one player. Mo must not like him.
No. He can play. He can play, but he's just not better than James Harden. He's not better than Bradley Beal. Just averaged 30-some points a game. He's not better than Luka. He's not better to me. He's not better than Joker. He right there with Joker. Let me. He better than Joel Embiid though. Mm-hmm. He better than Joel Embiid.
This how we can solve this, Lou. If you drafting right now, all them players Mo name, who you drafting first?
I'm gonna grab Giannis.
Exactly. Who you drafting first? No, one player. All the players you just named, who you drafting first, and you got to draft.
If I had to draft all the players I just named,
yeah,
in their prime, or they're being their age is young, but they play like they play now.
Yeah.
KD.
You ain't say KD.
Yes, I said Kevin Durant. Yes, I did.
That was earlier. We're talking about the ones you just named.
Joker, Bill, Luka, Harden.
Yeah.
I draft all those guys before I draft Giannis.
All right, name one.
I'll name any of them. I'll take any of them before I name.
Well, I'm taking Giannis. So 2 better than 1. We outvote you. You lose.
Yeah, I'm going with Giannis, man. I think a lot of this the thing, man. They're looking at what he can't do. Okay, he can't shoot free throws. He don't have a jump shot. Well, look at everything else he does. He's on the first defensive team every year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He brings more to the table than people give him credit for.
Who said he ain't got a jump shot?
He don't.
That's what people
No,
say, bro.
out of them 55 points, all of them was layups and dunks.
Yeah, damn near and dunks.
I watched the whole game, and it all wasn't layups and dunks.
He got an ugly game, man.
I'm just telling
He
you
got
what
a
they
nice
saying,
little.
Lewis.
He
He
developed a
look
nice
like
little
he
shot.
look like Ralph Sampson out there.
I mean, Luke, he developed
So
a
how
nice
can-
little shot. It ain't pure, but he got a
He
nice little
scored
shot.
50 points in a game deciding in a game finishing playoff game, man. He scored 50 points. He averaged 40 points in the series, man. Like at some point you got to
Okay.
give him due some credit. Stop looking at what he's not doing versus what he is doing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You talking to me or Mo?
No, I'm just saying. I'm talking
Who
to
you
Mo.
talking to
I'm
me or
talking to
Mo?
I'm
I'm
talking
here.
to Mo.
Oh,
I'm talking to Mo.
I'm here.
We on the same page with Giannis, so yeah, I'm talking to Mo.
I'm not saying nothing against Giannis. I just don't think he's the best player in the world. I don't think he's the best player in the world. And I also don't think he's a top 5 player. He's a top 10 player. I'll give him that.
well, like you
He
said,
the top.
when people see this video, they coming for you, baby.
Oh yeah, they're coming. I'm ready.
Send your hate mail to what's your email address?
Maurice.Robinson1225
There you have it.
All right,
Oh,
the last two agendas, Luke. What you looking forward to in the Olympics? Watching the Olympics?
And
What event?
Female track. I'm still looking at female tracks. And basketball. And actually, female gymnastics.
What you looking forward to in the Olympics, Mo?
I'm hoping that the basketball team wins, but I'm nervous. So I'm looking forward to seeing can they pull it out.
Okay.
Hey, I got a question. Can Kevin Durant get along with anybody?
Yeah.
He got into it with Bam out of the Baggio today, I heard.
Oh well. That's that DC. That's that DC mentality.
Yeah, he don't get along with nobody.
Kevin Durant crazy, but I'm not even looking forward to basketball. Olympics, I don't really care. I'm looking forward to track and field and swimming.
Okay. Both men and women, or what?
All of them. I
Okay.
love watching people swim. You know what I mean? I love the swimming. You know what I mean? Track and field. Come on. You know it. 4x4, 4x1, 200, 100. Come on. That's the Olympics right there.
It
Yeah,
is.
I'm ashamed to let you know if it ain't a sprint, a straight on sprint, I don't know nothing about it. I do not. I don't follow it. I think it's very boring. I can't get into it. I've tried. I just don't have the patience to watch somebody go around a lap 72 times. I can't do it. Even if it's
I
cars.
don't watch the long marathons like the 1,500. I don't watch.
Nah,
that.
we just watch the short stuff like that.
I'm talking like the 100, the 200, the 4x4, and all that stuff.
All right, yeah, I don't got no shot put, javelin throw. I can't do none of that.
Hey, wait a minute. I broke the record in my junior college throwing a javelin, brother.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Don't hate on him, man.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's not for me.
I like the javelin, man. Even though I don't watch it.
The high jump, the long jump, the broad jump, it's just not.
Last but not least, NFL is back. Training camp done started. We going with Mo first, Lou. Mo, what are you looking forward to with the Washington football team?
Breaking news, scuttlebutt, whatever you want to call it, a trade involving Aaron Rodgers.
I knew you were going to say that.
And a future first-round pick before the season starts. I'm calling it now.
That's it?
Hold on, I got a little bit more. If the trade does not happen, Washington will finish in maybe third, fourth place in the NFC. And because they don't have a quarterback. They need a couple more weapons. I think they solidified their offensive line. Their defense is set. I think they got the weapons. I just don't think they have a quarterback to pull them over the line. I wish Ryan Fitzpatrick was a Kurt Warner because to me, they're in the same boat. Just Kurt Warner was a little bit better. But I wish he could do it. Just have a Cinderella season. I don't think he can, though.
Got you. So playoffs, Super Bowl, what?
They'll make the playoffs. They will win the NFC East. Number one. I say 11-6. The Cowboys will finish 4th in the division.
We ain't talking about the Cowboys. We talking about
I apologize. I'm so used, I apologize. I didn't mean that. They'll finish first in the NFC East.
You got a little more.
And they will lose in the second round of the playoffs.
All right, got you. Lou, what you looking forward to about your Cowboys this year? NFL training camp just started. What you looking forward to?
I'm
1-16.
Forget what y'all just heard, y'all. We're gonna sweep that under the table. I'm looking forward to the bounce back of Ezekiel Elliott and the bounce back of our offensive line, because that is where the Cowboys eat at. It's the offensive line, the running game, and to see if Dak is back, in top form. That's what I'm looking forward to. The offensive line, Zeke and Dak returning back to top form. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Ain't y'all on Hard Knocks?
That's right.
You looking forward to that?
I'm definitely. Come on. Without that being said, you already know I'm looking forward to that.
All right. What's your expectations? Playoffs, Super Bowl? We already got everything on record. I just wanted to say something else.
Playoffs. Let's start with the playoffs.
Y'all gonna sweep the Redskins?
Nah, I think we're gonna split with everybody in the division. It's like Mo has some energy drinks, right?
Mo ain't letting that shit go, boy. Well, my expectation for the Pittsburgh Steelers is I want to see what our new offense. We lost most of everybody on the offensive line.
I'm pouring me a drink.
So I gotta see what they're gonna do. Our offensive line gonna do, and what? Wait a minute. What Big Ben gonna do coming back and stuff like that? Hopefully he get back to par and do what he do. You know what I mean? But if that offensive line don't gel, it's gonna be a long season for us. And then one of our best linebackers, the heart of the Pittsburgh Steelers, retired just now, just out of nowhere. Vance Wynn.
That hurts, man. That hurts.
So I don't know, man. Yeah, but I don't know, man. So it's gonna be a wait and see for me. You know what I mean? I still think we're gonna make the playoffs, but I don't think we're going to the Super Bowl.
I have a question, Lou. I got a question concerning your Pittsburgh. Well, actually, 2 questions. I never had a problem with Pittsburgh. Okay, DeCastro. Didn't they cut DeCastro and Villanueva?
Yep.
Okay, Villanueva, I don't like him. I'm glad he got cut. But Castro is good.
But he was hurt.
He hurt his foot last year or something, right?
And still ain't healed. He was gonna be out like 6 more weeks.
Oh, so he can't start training camp.
Yeah, and he was gonna miss regular season games. So we got a whole new lineup, Mo. Except I think the right tackle. He's still there.
What's wrong?
But other than that, hopefully Pittsburgh can get it together. We got to see what Big Ben going to do and shit like that, man. But, I don't know, Mo. It might be a long season for us, brother.
Yeah, if you don't got no offensive line, you in trouble. My second thing is this. What do you do with Haskins? Do you keep him on the team and keep training him up, or you cut him down?
Haskins gonna be second.
Yeah.
He gonna beat. They gonna regret giving that bum ass I can't think his damn name. The dude that got hit with the helmet.
Hodges?
No, he been gone. The other one.
Oh, the one that said nigga, and then he tried to say he didn't say it.
Yeah. Hopefully they cut him, but I doubt it.
I hope they do. I hope they do because he said it. He called that man a nigga.
Haskins gonna be competing for second string, I think.
Yeah, Haskins is terrible.
When I'm hearing that camp, he look real good.
I heard the same thing, Lou. I heard that he could start.
Yeah.
Who, Haskins?
That's what I heard.
That's what they saying. But let me tell this, Mo. Let me say this. You know how they say someone's trash could be somebody else's treasure?
Yep.
Just remember that Washington football team.
Hey, and I listen. I disagree. Look, the boy was childish. He was immature. I heard the other day that you would think he's a 2 or 3 year starter the way he looking camp, man.
Sometimes it's the environment that you presented with, man. You know,
you put that man in DC. You put that man in DC, the Chocolate City. I mean, it's not so much Chocolate City no more, but it still gets it jumps off here. Now here in Pittsburgh, a slower town. You know, it's still the East Coast, but it's more Midwestern feel to it. It's a different
organization that's not going to play that bullshit and going to have you in there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? With mature players,
they're going to hold you accountable.
Yeah.
They Pittsburgh hold you accountable, man. I think he needed that. So, like you say, man, it depends on the environment that you put in when you come in the league, man. And that's just what it is. I will be surprised to see it, but if it does happen, then, you know, kudos to him. You know, going to a better environment, becoming a better player.
So, Mo, before you leave, you know, we're gonna start the thing on the Sunday, the NFL show. What time would you prefer to start it? 10 or 11? It ain't gonna be number 1 hour.
11, right before the game. That's the perfect time.
Okay, Lou.
Right before the games, man.
I agree. Hey, I got a question. Would y'all two be interested in a football pool?
I'm always interested in pools. I play them all the time.
I love them. Would y'all be interested in somebody hold the money but we make it for a substantial amount every week on the best game of the week, the game of the week, or the Monday night game or Sunday night? It doesn't. The game of the week every single week.
How are we gonna do that?
I'm talking about the football blocks now.
Everybody like different teams.
That's why I say we vote on the game of the week, right? And do the football blocks where you charge $5 a block, $10 a block, whatever. Do the 100 blocks, 4 quarters. I've been trying to get. I've been asking around.
You know me. I put the money up, but I'm not doing them block shit. That shit too stressful. I ain't got time.
Yeah, that's why I say it's time consuming, man. For me, that's why I haven't done it. I did it before. But I haven't done it in years.
I know a guy down there do it. You know, I just send him the money.
Okay, well then I'd be interested in getting on a couple. I love it.
All right, I'll let him know. I'll let him know. Look. Tony said I'm interested in the football pool.
I told you, Lou. I love it. They fun, man.
Yeah, I know. I just don't feel like doing it.
Yeah, I did it. So I did it for a long time, man.
But yeah, man. So,
I'll let you know.
I want to start it the week before the season start, right?
Shit. I'd be okay with a couple weeks
of the season. September.
When is the first game? September what?
September.
Is it the last week of August or the first? Because it's a wait a minute.
No, I think the season starts September.
I think it's different because of the 17 games, though, I thought. Hold on. First game. I'm looking it up now.
Yeah, I'm quite sure it's in September, though.
The first game, September the 9th.
Yeah.
Cowboys versus Buccaneers.
I got Tampa Bay.
I do too.
Well,
The second week, Cowboys versus Chargers. I got Chargers.
Hey, Lou, why Mo calling all the Cowboy games out? Mo,
hey, look, you notice I just got quiet. I'm let him call it. He needed to worry about his own team, but you worried about that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
let him do it. I'm all for it.
Let me tell y'all, man, it's gonna be a good season, man. We got a lot of shit, a lot of sports, man. Man, Mo, we love when you come in, Mo, man. You gotta come
I
in.
love it, man. Hey, this is my wheelhouse right here. I love this, man. I swear, if I could do this every single day, literally, I would literally go spend all my money I had, go get my teeth fixed to have a perfect smile and be on here like Shannon Sharp every single day. I really would. I love this shit, man.
Yeah.
I love this shit, man.
We be missing you, but you know me. I always send you a link, and you always
know,
can pop in anytime you want.
It be either I'm in a truck or the last one you sent, Lou. I was on the plane. I said, Lou, I can't do no airplane mode on the plane. And it was 2 he sent me, man. I said, damn, I can't do neither one. But I love it, man.
I just sent them, bro. You know.
Yeah, I love it, man. And I did do the one while I was on vacation, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that was fun. I love it, man.
But yeah, man, thank everybody for coming in. We can't wait for you no much longer. It's time for us to go do our other thing, man. You know, man.
Right.
We appreciate Mo for coming in, man. We love him, man, when he come in. And the season around the corner and the fights are around the corner, and it's just gonna be good, man.
That's right.
I can't wait, man.
So with that,
I appreciate y'all guys.
We appreciate you, Mo, man. So I'll talk to you guys later, man. Time to go.
All right, man.
I'm gonna
Peace,
see you
Mo.
later. All right.